So it's really easy to deny yourself from any sort of happiness when you seem to be overwhelmed with death. I feel like in the end, I kind of just feel that my way of coping with death is to laugh about it, but in reality, when I feel kind of guilty about whether my parents, especially my dad, have thoughts of passing away, that's usually triggers a lot of negativity and stress. So, I mean, simply trying to, you can see here, you know, brush my teeth and realizing that it costs money and, forgetting my toothbrush and all the food here. Well, I kind of just ended up forcing myself to just eat since I am kind of an emotional eater. Uh, as you can tell, I'm in pretty good shape. The only problem that I seem to be facing is the fact that, you know, reality is I can't just keep getting myself in shape. We gotta find a way to make money, and in the end, I'm going to try to release this video so I can kind of work things through right at this moment. I just feel like eating is helping me feel better, whether I paid for it or not. I am at my mom's house and I'm pretty uncomfortable here, primarily because, the situation is I'm more comfortable living at home. The pets are there. I'm used to being there. I mean, when it first started, I actually had a really, really tough time trying to be in that house. But it seems like in the end, that comfort has kind of helped stabilize me. And my brother's girlfriend actually asked if the meds are working, but I feel like it's really, really situational on why I ended up crying and getting emotional over it, because I was thinking about my dad and not being able to fend for myself. So I'm hoping starting tomorrow, either things pan out like it normally does, which I'm kind of hoping, or I end up, changing my life. I actually watched a Dr. K video. He's like some gamer dude that was kind of sloughed off in life, but then, becoming an MD and a psychiatrist. And he seems to have pretty good lifelong advice. Anyways, I'm thinking that, it triggered really strange, like, like, it wasn't negative, but the situation yesterday when I was sleeping, it was like very, very intimate, and the dreams that I was having, it was pretty pleasant. It was just kind of odd when, in the fact, I feel like whatever was happening in the dream, I won't get into specifics, was kind of put me into kind of a strange state, a roused state. But a lot of the philosophies that I kind of avoided ended up having me think about certain things. And, I thought I'd try to wake up early, but then I thought, I just want to sleep in. And I honestly did not want to clean, so I felt like, well, if I didn't want to clean, then I guess the option is just to go back to sleep. And the problem I'm having is that I injured my shoulder from doing a press. Basically, I was holding it like this, and I must have strained it last Tuesday or Wednesday, because I was sitting there trying to record, and my brother has a tendency to slack when it comes to I know he has a tendency to slack when it comes to starting the press, and I was holding it, and I realized, well, that really injured things. So, which really isn't too good. Anyways, you can see I've been in pretty good shape. I don't know if I'll post a secondary video or whatnot, but I figured, well, it doesn't hurt to just kind of show what I've been doing and thinking, and I feel like today's the best way, since I feel like talking about it and getting a public video out there actually might benefit me in the end. It's really kind of late, 11:30, when typically I try to be in bed, stay in bed till like, 9 to 10-ish, 10:30-ish, and rarely up past, 11. And yesterday I was up till like 2 a.m. because I have a really, really hard time sleeping outside of my house. And the situation as I live with my dad is, you may or may not know, and my brother, and that's something I've been pretty comfortable with and overall pretty happy. But I'm not sure exactly what else I should talk about. I just feel like overwhelming today, I can tell you that. I have no idea if it's going to change tomorrow once I go to sleep. It was just pretty miserable, and just got worse and worse. And that's the situation I was in yesterday, this earlier today. And I don't know if I'm gonna paste these videos together. Probably that's what I'll end up doing, is do it before and after. And I don't know, breath, the whole thing when I was sleeping in bed, trying to wear it off and crying and whatever, doing a video. I actually didn't expect to cry. I thought I'd just emotionally talk to myself and get myself in a better state. Like, overall, I do feel better, but after I cried, I was trying to tell myself, you got to get up, got to get up to eat. I mean, emotional eating is, to me, is okay to an extent, since I'm in pretty good shape, so it really doesn't totally matter. And I don't do bodybuilding competitions, so I feel like I need to be in shape. I mean, I look kind of gummy, but it's not terrible. And anyways, I'm hoping for a better night. Getting myself up and out of bed is probably what I felt like was essentially important. And I ended up eating a whole bunch of food, which is, I don't know. My mom bought food, and I'm watching her cat, like I said before. So, yeah, this is a situation. Is I kind of emotionally ate, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. Like, I do feel kind of guilty that it's not my food. And like back in 2014, when I had 3 hospitalizations, partial, and then a 90-day IRTs, my dad had a scare where he almost died. And I feel like putting my in this situation where I ain't comfortable with. And a lot of people say that I should move out and stuff, but I'm pretty happy with where I'm at right now. And I'm only forcing it because primarily I think that you know I'm making money, and that's what's important in life. Which leads to another question. So I did this post because thinking, like, you know, I'm starting to get into a profession, which is video editing, around people that are very professional into leadership type roles. And since I feel like I had to be censored, it kind of stemmed the whole reason on why I was getting overwhelmed and depressed. I felt like, I want to be, if I want to talk about my emotions, whether it's negative or positive, especially negative, I want to do it. Or, like, I feel like partially the reason is I avoid these professional people, or whatever they have an important role or not. I feel like I'm going to be part of their downfall. And since I have I wouldn't say I have a bad reputation, it's just not very professional. And since I do a lot of shots where I'm just in, uh, in a lot of uh, less closed type of shots, a little hesitant, and I want to express myself, and that kind of overwhelmed everything. So, anyways, I'm going to take a couple deep breaths, close my eyes, kind of listen to the dead air. I hear a fan running, and kind of a humidifier that's running, which I'm probably going to fill up soon. Anyways, that's it. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'm probably going to hit the bell button here, or hit the bell button as well if you're interested in more videos. This is kind of a unique video since it is on my phone. Don't know if it's 4K. Maybe it is, but please stay tuned. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.